What's up, everybody? This is the Beast, and you're watching Primal Rage. Whoa! We're going to talk about the upcoming MCU installment, Black Widow. Before we get into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't miss any more reviews. Unlike other channels, we don't bullshit here. We tell it like it is. I guess in a week or so, is going to release, MCU is going to release, Disney's going to release the first Black Widow movie. I guess, I don't know, is this like the second MCU movie? Or, I don't know, maybe I get it mixed up with the Disney Plus shows. But this movie was made, I believe, years ago. They wanted to release it during the pandemic, but they couldn't. So I guess now they're going to release it. The problem, I think, with this movie, it's just that nobody really cares. I mean, this is supposed to take place between Captain America Civil War and Avengers Infinity War. These movies came out a long time ago. This character died in Endgame, and she died a noble death. They should let this character die with dignity. But you know the Disney way, they don't have any dignity. So this article is by Time.com. It says Black Widow began as a sexist stereotype. More than a decade later, Scarlett Johansson is reclaiming her story. Probably because her ass is getting fat from eating all those Cheetos. She can't fit in them tight clothes anymore, guys. So now she wants to change the character up a bit. She doesn't want that sex appeal anymore, because she sees the bags growing under her eyes, the crow's feet on the sides of her eyes. Ass is sagging just a little bit. She'll be getting up there with Brie Larson soon. Oh, shit. So it says Black Widows sauntered around the mainstream consensus in 2010's Iron Man 2. Not walked, sauntered. Natasha Romanoff, the Russian agent turned U.S. spy, played by Scarlett Johansson. Yes, that plank of wood. She can't act for shit, people. I mean, really, we weren't looking at her acting abilities, just her assets. But now that they're dragging, it seems that so is she. First meets Tony Stark, Iron Man. When he's working out in the boxing ring with his employee, Happy, the film's director, Favreau's Happy Hogan consentingly offers to teach Natasha how to box. So she slips off her high heels, slinks into the ring, and kicks his ass. That's the joke. Surprise! This unbelievably fit woman can fight. No one's saying that she can't. No one's saying that women can't fight. You have to understand, Black Widow is a human character, and she is in a world filled with superhero characters. So they're going to have to bend some rules where they allow her to kick ass, take a hit from superheroes, because normally a regular woman, she's going to die. Normally, Happy Hogan could probably just kill this broad with one hit. But it says, but at the moment after Natasha beats Happy, that truly rankled fan, Stark turns to his assistant turned girlfriend, Pepper Potts, and he says, who is she? Pepper replies, potentially a very expensive sexual harassment lawsuit. Tony, after Googling the photos of Natasha in her underwear, quips, I want one. Oh no. Oh no. Holy shit. Oh no. That is horrible. I'm an emotionally distraught mess right now. I can't believe he said that. Just kidding. Victor Alonso, Executive Vice President, Production, Marvel Studios, never liked the line. It bothered me, then it bothers me now. Like, it bothers me now. I remember thinking, she's not a thing. The world sees a sexy woman and thinks that because she is beautiful, she all she has to give. The scene feels like a relic. Me Too Hollywood. Wow. Wow. Can you imagine, people? Can you imagine being so butthurt by a superhero movie with the lines from a make-believe character that it just drives you to make what? A fucked up superhero movie where it's not going to work for anybody. Oh, wow. Wow. It says, Chris, headline Marvel Comics, then women and actors of color combined. Oh, it says, Marvel for 10 years. Okay. It was a different Hollywood back then because there was more white men named Chris headline Marvel movies than women and actors of color combined. So what? So what? That means nothing in the grand scheme of things. That means you're so bothered by race and gender that something stupid like this bothers you. I don't get, who cares? Who cares how many white male movies there are? No one's keeping account except for those who are looking to be racist and butthurt by everything. Wow. I can imagine living my life like that. That would be heinous. It says now, 11 years later, after she first appeared on screen, the MCU's first major female character is finally getting her own movie. Yeah. And let's look. This movie is going to be based between movies that happened already, like, what? Almost 10 years ago? Like 8 years ago? The character is dead. We wanted a Black Widow movie back then when it would have made sense. You killed off the character, you wait for a couple of years, make a Black Widow movie about the dead character that died a couple of years before, and nobody cares. And now you're going to have Scarlett Johansson advertise this as being some kind of feminist movement against the male patriarchy, or I'm not a piece of meat. No, you're not. And we don't care anymore. We don't care about Black Widow. Steven Dorff, I believe, says it better. He says it right. Bladestar, Steven Dorff, trash talks Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow movie. Bladestar doesn't hold back to the assessment of Black Widow, stating he's embarrassed for the lead actress, Scarlett Johansson. Let's, here's what he has to say. For the good shit, because I don't want to be in a Black Widow. It looks like garbage to me. It looks like those people. I'm embarrassed for Scarlett. Movies. I really don't. For the record, man, I love Steven Dorff. He's always played some interesting characters in movies. He was a badass in the first Blade movie. Doesn't get enough recognition. The hell with Black Panther. Blade was killing it on the screen. I love the trilogy. Now I think that the third part of the trilogy was kind of a letdown a little bit. But still, man, nothing had to do with Wesley Snipes. They should keep that guy playing Blade. Have you seen a guy lately? He's still a beast. He can kick at his Blade. And I mean it, too. And then we look at the box office projections. And they say they look bad by bounding into comics. It says, box office tracking forecast website Box Office Pro recently released their projections for Disney and Marvel Studios' upcoming Black Widow film, and they do not look good. Yes, and I covered it. I covered this in a previous video. You know, here's the thing. It's like, do we really need this? my personal opinion for Marvel's Phase 4, it's going to be boring. It's going to be pointless. All of this is to ramp up an all-female diversity cast for movies to run through, because Disney hasn't started flushing the MCU down the toilet yet like they really want to. And they're just going to trash this thing just like they trash Star Wars, just like they trash everything they get their hands on. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, you got a group of fine, beautiful young ladies right there, women right there. Well, sort of young woman, Rachel Weisz, but she's still holding it up there. She's still holding it up. But I think this movie's just going to send all the wrong messages. I think this movie is made for all the wrong reasons. I think they're advertising this movie in all the wrong ways. So to come back from that is, what's the point of even watching this movie? The MCU, this MCU is already over. If you're going to do a Marvel Phase 4, but I guess they're looking to bring this character back somehow because she's a woman. But I guess that's better than woman. But then who knows? Maybe Phase 4 we're going to see some of that too. Anyway, people, that's the video. Let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Don't be a stranger. Tell everybody about the Spaceman. Come here, hit the subscribe button. Follow me over on BitChute on Spaceman Reviews if you want the political commentary. I wreck it, I destroy it, and I tear up the Biden administration. So with that being said, stay angry, get your rage on, and good night.